Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're officially finishing season
3. I cannot believe we live in a world where we know the truth. Or at least like whatever they think is the truth. I've been like so calm these past few days, not trying to rack my mind around like what the fuck is happening. I was just like, okay, fine, we know. But like also, I was trying to think of all the implications that like that has on everything that we have seen so far. And like whenever I start thinking about it, I can't. I just immediately stop because like my brain, I can't do it. Like everything that has happened so far, like everything that people have said, like everything they have done, I'm like trying to now connect it with like what we know. But we kept always saying like that we want to rewatch the show while we're still watching it. And then someone said like wait until you finish season 3 and then rewatch. And I think that's a good...
finish season 3. I feel like we should wait until we finish season 4.
Well, yes, but like I feel like they said that because like now we know and so we can look for it, you know. And I would love to rewatch it having this knowledge now because I think it would clear a lot of things up. Maybe like I would notice things that I haven't really noticed before.
And I think it's all the stuff that were said would make so much more sense. Like I think everything that happened was actually a clear indication that this is the truth, that this is the reality, you know. That...
I mean, look, in the last few episodes, I mean, before the revelation, they have given you more clues to like push in that direction. I mean, they pushed us in that direction because they said they called them the evil race, so we were able to be like, so they somehow think they're evil, so like you can connect some things, but like still there's just like so many holes. Like we thought sure they could be something like Titans, but then it also didn't make sense to us because we couldn't understand the other parts.
But the fact that Bernard is the one who said you are the evil, we have to kill you, are the evil race, and he is the same as them.
That's
like,
what I was thinking. It was like making me sad that like they have been so brainwashed to start killing their own people for nothing. They have done nothing.
Those are their people, like exactly like you said. They've been brainwashed to kill them. I mean, brainwashed. Yes, brainwashed.
Yeah.
And then I thought about Zeke saying how Grisha was brainwashing him as well, and I can completely agree with that as well. I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't mean that Grisha was
brainwashing him, but like
because maybe he did, but also Marley's
have been brainwashing them.
him as well, Zeke as well.
I mean, they have been living. I mean, the Eldians in the world of Marley's, they also live behind walls. Like they're also trapped in a cage, basically. Yeah. What a cruel way.
Yeah, and they're killed when they get out of that cage.
They are killed if they don't wear the band. If they do wear the band, then they get punished.
Oh, the girl wore. They
wore a band. Like that's what the guy told them. It's a good thing you didn't take off because if you did, you would be sent immediately to your paradise.
But why did they kill the girl then?
Oh, because they're insane.
Well, that's what I wanted to say. Like, technically, they just get punished, but like the girl wore the bait. The girl did nothing wrong.
No, that's just.
That's what I said. Like
him
they
exercising his power.
That's what I meant by saying like they can't get out of the wall because every time they do, they risk being killed and being sent to the paradise and being turned into the Titans. And through this entire show, especially in season 1, I feel like people have commented under our reaction, oh my god, now when I watch this episode, like, oh my god, it was so fucking obvious, or stuff like that. Like, now I see it, like, whatever they've been saying, you know? I think this show will be as great on rewatch as it is in your first time
great
watching
rewatch
it.
value. Just because like now that you know things, you will pay attention to some things that like
might
have completely gone over our heads.
Sometimes it depends on the show, but honestly sometimes I really even more enjoy rewatching something than watching it, because like sometimes when you rewatch it you get to experience it even more, in my opinion. You don't get shocked, you know, you don't get what's gonna happen, but
I mean it gives you an opportunity to pay more attention to some details, just because like you're not concentrated on the bigger picture because you're watching for the first time, and you can kind of concentrate on like some smaller maybe details.
And usually when I rewatch stuff, different characters become my favorite characters. Like maybe if I rewatched now this show, maybe Levi, let's say, wouldn't be my number one. Maybe I mean I think we would. I'm even saying that I think my baby boy would, but like maybe I would love some other characters a little bit more. let's say Erwin from the beginning or stuff like that, you know, because you know where he comes and you get to experience it
and appreciate it more.
Even more, yeah. I'm very excited for us to rewatch the show. Definitely gonna do it before season 4. I think we're gonna even have a break before this, before those 2 seasons, like because we're gonna finish this, I think in November or something like that. The show.
Okay.
November, December, and I don't think it's gonna come out
until
January. I think January maybe, because it sets winter, and winter is the end of December and March.
Did someone tell us that it's already that there's an air date or
no, not that I saw.
Oh, also what I wanted to say. Okay, so like last episode gave us all the knowledge that we basically needed. I mean, this has been building up for 3 seasons, and like sometimes when you're anticipating a reveal for so long, it might be disappointing because you have just been waiting for it for so long, so in your mind you have so many expectations, and this show fucking delivered. Like everything made sense to me. I could finally, like, all the little details that I couldn't, like, for the longest time it bugged me so much that, like, when we found out that Ymir was being thrown from the walls, and then we learned that those are the second walls, what we thought were the second walls basically, it bugged me to no end, because like I was imagining her becoming a titan, and then like, why are you going towards the other walls when they're just behind you? There are second walls where there are people, and if titans are like attracted to a large amount of humans, like why are you not going towards, like, backwards? It bugged me to no end. Like I couldn't understand it at all.
And it was just an ocean behind.
Yeah, and it's just like, so every little thing that I couldn't understand, they have covered. Like I understand most of it now.
That's the thing about this show, because actually, for me, it usually happens when the show is so like is a big mystery, and there is like a big mystery behind all of that. I feel like it's often that I get a little bit disappointed by the ending, because usually writers tend to put some things just for a shock value there. And I think this show just developed the story in the beginning. They knew what they want to write, and they've been just building up to it from the first episode.
We keep saying writers, but it's actually just one. Is that even more impressive?
Is the same one who makes manga?
Yeah.
The guy who makes both?
Yeah. There's one writer. Is that not a lot for one person to do?
Well, personally, I guess if he already wrote
he wrote the manga, so like writes, it's just follows that, I guess. And then other people...
He just makes
other people draw, I'm assuming, right? It's not like drawing as well.
No. He had the story already in his mind, and he's been delivering it. It's the first episode, and it just, you pay attention to details, and you can figure it out. I mean, somebody maybe can figure it out.
We came as close as we could, but just because we had that idea, the second walls and all that, like it couldn't. Then nothing worked really in our minds.
I think that's because of you guys. You threw us off because they wrote about, oh my god, there is a second walls we don't understand. Ymir didn't come from these walls.
Look, technically no one told us that, but they just like told us. Didn't pay attention to the info card, and then no one corrected us. That's the part that just like always fucking threw me, because I never understood like how did even getting the titans there, like nothing, and I was just always confused by that part, and like why, because I thought they were making titans and they're also living behind walls. Like why would you do that? Why would you force yourself to also live behind walls? Like so many things in my mind just because I had that.
I mean, that part never made sense.
So I couldn't really like connect it to the theory that we have, like if our guys are like titans inside our walls, which it did turn out to be, but like it still bottled me, like why are they then making them, and how are they making them at the end of the day? I didn't really think, you do have those people as well inside your walls.
Yeah, but like my part was, I mean, everything makes sense now. Of course, everything makes sense now, but like in my mind was only our guys can be titans, because we thought Bernard was from another village, who apparently has titans, can be made titans.
And also the village is actually the walls inside the place, is that it? There were just like so many things that were throwing us off from every theory, but like when you now tell us, it all just connects. And also, honestly, they kind of made it, I guess, more realistic, because like the conflict then lies into a history of two people, basically, who both think the history went a different way, and the truth is, I'm assuming, somewhere in the middle that we don't know still.
I don't even know if we're gonna ever. I mean, maybe we will, because there is a history told in just in that other language that, like, let's say Grisha can speak correctly. There is an entire story that is written that is maybe true, maybe not. I have no idea, honestly. I'm not even sure if we're gonna ever. I guess I hope we will. But I'm not even sure if we will ever find out the truth, because that is kind of realistic. Like. When you have two different groups of
countries,
people,
what I want to do, it always, like, everyone has their own history. I always I'm sure the history that we have learned about our country regarding another country is completely different from their point of view. Like,
that is exactly what happened, like, about Marlins, them saying, I mean, the Grisha's father, that part of history, telling the entire story to
but it's also
Grisha, and blindly believing in that and saying that, like, that's 100% sure, and that then Grisha kind of he never wanted to believe that because that never made sense for him. Even if it was true, why would he be punished, and why would his sister be killed just because for walking, because
his ancestors?
Exactly,
that's ridiculous.
And then he met the real patriots. And he saw the book, and he couldn't understand. He even said, I can't even speak most of it.
Yes, but this truth is in front of me.
In front of you. It is not. He didn't care enough. I mean, if you...
I mean, he was convinced of his other views, that he didn't have to read to think a certain way. He's like, it's always about, like, what you want to believe. Like, you read about, we have built this, we have done good for the people, I want to believe that, and so you go with it. But, like, you still don't know exactly. I'm not saying what Marleys are saying is true, because the Marley story sounds like a fucking horror story for the children. This one made a deal with the devil. I mean, what does that mean?
He wanted to believe that story, and also he hated Marleys for killing his sister. He hated Marleys for not caring, and for putting them behind walls, for not treating them right, you know? And yes, Marley's story does not make sense, especially because he said, we managed to turn into on our side 7 titans.
I still wonder how that fucking happened.
That is interesting. I mean, if they really did what they did, maybe there was some conscience in those titans, you know.
I know, but I thought maybe because you need children, right? So what if they, like, took children? If Marleys and what are they called, Eldians, if they reproduce, then the child that comes is still can become a titan, right? So, like, if they took a couple of Eldians to reproduce with them to create children that they can then kind of control and bring up with their beliefs, and then get them to eat the smart titans, then you'll be on their side, right?
I mean, made them somehow.
But, like, how do you...
Just like Grisha made Aaron eat him, you know, I think that was the same thing happened with Eldians. They had Eldians, some of them, and they made them, I mean, they could be children, they made them eat smart titans. I mean, smart titans, they were human in the form, like, they were human when they ate them, you know?
Yeah. Also another question that I simply don't understand. So we have 9 titans, right? We have 9 of them. I mean, when the main titan died, it was 9 of them. So which one of the 9 gets the titan power? Like, which one gets the coordinate? Because first I thought there was actually 10. I first thought that, like, the founding titan created 9 more, but the founding titan still existed. But they said, like, the spirit of the founding titan went into, like, 9 or whatever. So there are 9, and, like, I guess one of them got the coordinate.
Well, I think one of them continued to be the founding titan. Yeah,
so, like, one of them got, let's say, the coordinate.
I think so.
I was wondering, okay, so Grisha is about to become a smart titan. I don't know if he's the owl, because, I mean, that's the only one that we've seen right now.
And it looks like Aaron.
It looks like Aaron, so, like, that's why I'm wondering, like, maybe that's it. But, like, so if Grisha...
But again, then Grisha did not look like him when he became...
Well, true, but, like, I don't know, you know how sometimes children inherit an eye color that their grandparents have, like, I don't know. So if Grisha ate one of the 9 titans, and then he ate the founding as well, does that mean that Eren has, like, 2 inside of him? Which means, like, right now there are 8 titans. Is that what it means?
I think so.
And we know...
I mean, it can be different.
Wait, we know Eren, Armin, Beast, Rainer, Ymir, the guy on 4 legs. We don't know 2 then. Yeah, unless I'm missing someone. Yeah. Also, Eren was dreaming this. Did Eren dream the whole thing that we saw?
I think that was just the memories.
Well, yes, no, but I'm saying, like, does he now, like, he has that now in his mind? Yeah. Also, I'm, like, wondering what comes afterwards. Like, season 3 starts with Eren looking at the sea, which just means they're fucking going, right? They're gonna go. We're gonna start a war. And this also creates a conflict because am I, like, fucking kill Marleys who are keeping you hostage and are being fucking cruel? Sure. But that also includes the innocent people. So, like, we can't... That's the cycle that continues. So you want to kill them because they have killed you, and then in 100 years they're also gonna want to kill you because you killed them. And what, like...
But I don't know what Eren's gonna do.
Eren has always wanted freedom.
Then he will be able to take Founding Titan's powers, even if he's not the royalty, basically, yeah. And he would be able to do what? Kill everybody, delete their memories.
So I don't know. Could, as a founding Titan, you would delete memories. You because can do that. Technically, you can control Titans.
Yeah. Can he delete memories? Because we still.
Well, technically, look, he shouldn't be able to do any of that because he's not a royal blood. Yeah. So, like, as far as I'm aware, maybe not. But they did say, I think Rainer said something along the lines of, like, if he learns to harness the founding Titan, he's gonna be very dangerous. Which to me just means that he's gonna. But, like, I don't know how that works. And also, I was wondering, because they said 80 years ago, the king, whatever he is, the one that had the founding Titan in him, sent a warning. Like, if you try to, I guess, come at us, then all the Titans inside our walls are gonna be released and all that. Which, like, I'm still, like, we were talking about this earlier, but they're like on an island. The Titans are they're not heavy. They would float in the water. Like, I don't think they would move. Unless Eren controls them.
I think Eren can control them, and I don't think...
There's not like a lot of Titans to control them.
Yeah, I think he can do it because Founding Titan is the strongest one, at least from what we've seen so far. And he controlled them enough to make them build walls. True. And I just think that was a threat Founding Titan made because he wanted peace. That's why he deleted the memories, because he didn't want
the people to
want to fight and go to Marleys and all die or kill
another race.
And he did they.
Well, at that point, I think they said the king.
The king, yes, but the Founding Titan in our story was a woman.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but like. 100 years ago when they went behind walls, there was a thing, a king, that's what he said. But like... And so the king, like, decided to not fight and retreat because, I mean, it might have just been a massacre. Or maybe he knew that they wouldn't stand a chance if, like, 7 of the 9...
maybe it is all of that combined. He just didn't want to see all of the people die, and he wanted peace, and then just like that every other king that came after them. But I don't think it should be many of them. It's like 2 or 3 of them, because 80 years is not a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm sorry, I forgot N in my numbering of the Smart Titans. So that makes it 7 then?
8, because you said 7.
No, I said 6. I said we're missing 2 more, so now we're missing 1 more, I think. But see, they said 2 have remained on our side. But does that mean the 2 went into behind our walls?
Yeah, maybe, or maybe
because, like, we know the founding one is with us.
Owl.
Owl, but yes, but maybe. Owl is working inside, so they think that he is on their side.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they don't even know he's a Smart Titan. How do I know? I don't know actually that part.
Maybe some Owl is 8, a previous Titan, you know, who was in these 2 and came somehow inside, and they have no idea that he is a Smart Titan.
I have no idea what this episode is bringing. I don't know if we're gonna learn a bit more about history, or if now Eren is gonna be dealing with the dream that he had.
I hope we're gonna continue learning, because we only have 2 more episodes.
Yeah. Okay, let's
play the episode.
We did our 30-minute intro as per usual, so...
Okay, it looks like Owl.
It looks like, that is Owl, but it looks like, the body looks like Eren.
Yeah.
As not the sea? Oh my god, what do you mean? What? Oh, okay. I forget they're reading the book as well. I was like, what are you going to explain what the sea is? Like, that much I know.
Hi, boy.
It makes me even sadder think like they're all Eldians.
Yeah. and they're coming here to kill their own nation.
Because they have taught them that, what, you still pay for your mistakes, like because of your ancestors, what?
But Zeke believes that in that deeply as well.
Zeke does believe in that.
Because Zeke literally told Eren, your
You've been
brainwashed just like me.
And he wants to save Eren from this. He said, I'm gonna come and save you.
But
or
like,
something.
why would he come and save him?
Well, because he
kills
thinks these people are evil. So
but like,
he wants them away
Eren
from him.
is evil then as well.
Well, yes, but he thinks like you can be reformed. As like we can pay for our mistakes. I don't fucking know what they think.
Well, then why kill all these people? They can maybe get reformed as well.
I don't know what they think.
So like that's just that does not make any sense. Attack Titan. I don't know.
Shingeki no Kyojin? Shingeki no Kyojin? The Attack Titan, is that like the founding one?
Attack
like the
Titan.
one? Well, apparently he really likes him, so he named him after.
Yeah.
Your father? Or not?
Yeah.
His father is not.
Yeah, he's not.
I know, but I thought.
Oh.
Interesting, why did he?
What?
I don't know. Oh, maybe it's time for someone to eat him. Maybe he's getting too old.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why did you choose him not?
全てはエルディアのためだったと信じてる。初めてお前と会った日、あんなことが起きなければ、お前はここまでマーレに強い憎しみを抱くことはなかっただろう。それが俺を選んだ理由か。それもある。お前の目に映る憎悪はこの世を焼き尽くさんとする。
I guess Eren and his father have something in common.
かつては俺もそうだった。マーレへの復讐とエルディアの復権を誓った。だが俺が実際にやったことは同胞の指を詰め、ここから蹴落とし、巨人に変えることだ。起こされた任務とは。
Yeah, they don't know he's a titan, so.
Yeah.
これから壁内に潜入し、始祖の巨人を奪還しろ。
Oh, so he came along. He was never.
Yeah.
9つの巨人の力を継承した者は13年で死ぬ。俺が継承したのも13年前にな。
You have only 13 years.
Yeah.
Boy, you're gonna die?
Well, how long it's been? Yeah, but like he's gonna die at some point. As we all. I got it. Yeah, my god. 80, oh my god.
Mikasa's gonna be left alone.
Honestly, I'm shocked. The power dies with them.
So you can never end it.
Oh, Ymir.
Yeah, when she turned.
Oh, so cool.
Basically like a parent of everyone.
Yeah.
The coordinate.
マーレ政権下では悪魔の使い。エルディア帝国の時代では神がもたらした奇跡。
Two different histories.
起源と接触した少女、そう唱える者もいる。この世に真実などない。それが現実だ。
Yeah,
誰
cool.
だって神でも悪魔にでもなれる。
Yeah.
誰かがそれを真実だと言えばな。残念なことに、ダイナが王家の血を引くのは事実だ。ではなぜ見捨てた？
Yeah, but
王家の血を引くものだからだ。敵の手に渡すべきではなかった。 ジークがマーレに全てを話す前に、ここから生きて壁までたどり着けるのは巨人の力を宿した者ただ一人だけ。
But Zeke has royal blood if Zeke eats Eren.
That's the thing, if Zeke eats Eren.
お前がやるんだ。これが自由の代償だと分かっていたな。払わなかった。
Oh, don't let this be foreshadowing the price of freedom. You wouldn't have paid it, please.
俺に憎しみを思い出させようとしても無駄だ。俺に残されたのは罪だけだ。あの日お前が妹を連れて壁の外に出ていなければ、いずれ父親の診療所を継ぎ、大人になった妹は結婚し、子供を産んでいたかもしれない。だがお前は壁の外に出た。その行いが報われる日まで進み続けるんだ。死んでも死んだ後も。9つの巨人にはそれぞれ名前がある。これからお前へ継承される巨人にもだ。その巨人は
Attack Titan Eren's Eren's
自由を求めて進み続けた。自由のために戦った。名は進撃の巨人。
進撃の巨人。
The Attack Titan.
何してる
？What the fuck? The Attack Titan, that's the era.
やってたよね、今。なんで誰もいないのに一人で喋っていたの？もういいだろ、ハンジ。こいつは15だぞ。そういう時期は誰にでもある。
So he's gonna die at age 24.
なんだろう、そういう時期って。ハンジさん、後で僕が説明しますから。
Maybe even, honestly, he's gonna die earlier than age
Shut up.
24.
Shut up.
懲罰のまだ10日ほど残っています。終わりだ。10日分の罰なら今ハンジが与えた。ザクレス。少し痩せたか。飯は十分食えた。
She's about to lose her family. What do you mean?
I mean, about.
Okay, fine, but like there's a countdown basically. Oh my letter.
親愛なるヒストリア、今私の隣にライナーがいる。私が恋文をしたためる様子を覗き見している。悪趣味の夜だ。絶対にモテない。あの時はすまない。まさか私がお前よりこいつらを選んでしまうなんて。私はこれから死ぬ。
Has
Well, 13 years.
後悔をしてない。
Maybe.
そう言いたいところだが、正直心残りがある。まだお前と結婚できてないことだ。ユミルより。
you go fucking find her and marry her right now
Because she's
You're
gonna
the queen.
die. Yeah, you can feel everything.
その道は全て一つの座標で交わる。つまりそれが始祖の巨人だ。
Makes fucking sense.
バカだな、ユミル。バカだったんだ。照れくさくなるとすぐごまかす。これじゃわかんないよ。
My girl, I missed you so fucking much, my baby girl.
Look at my
Oh, children, what do you mean, Your
My best,
Majesty?
my
You
best.
hug and kiss. Yes.
hug.
みんなが思ったよりいつも通りでよかった。
それはまだ誰も実感できてないだけだ。そろそろ行こうか。
She's eating. Yes.
All is good in the world. Fuck.
彼ら調査兵団9名とここに
はい
はいない199名の戦果だ。本日調査兵団団長本日は我々調査兵団はエルヴィン・スミスを含め多数の英雄を失うことと引き換えにウォール・マリアを奪還し
超大型巨人の力を奪うことに成功
We
し
put it in baby boy.
ですが、我々壁内人類は未だ極めて危険な状態にあります。彼が相手にしていた敵の正体は人であり、文明であり、言うなれば世界です。手記によれば、我々は巨人になれる特殊な人種、ユミルの民であり、再び世界を支配する可能性がある。だから世界は我々ユミルの民をこの世から根絶するのだと。
Look at his face.
壁の王は戦わない。
Yes.
エルディアが再び罪を犯すというのなら、我々は滅ぶべくして滅ぶ。
Is that what the king
我々は
believes?
始祖の巨人と不戦のちぎりを交わした。壁の王は大陸の王家にそう言い残し、壁の門を閉ざした。
So he thinks they have committed sins?
壁の巨人が世界を平らにならすとも言い残したのではないのか。その言葉が抑止力になる間に、
Yeah.
つかの間の平和を享受するらしい。無垢の民に囲まれ、そこを楽園だとほざいている。もはや民を守らぬ王は王ではない。必ず見つけ出して、臆した王から始祖の巨人を取り上げろ。それが俺たちの使命だ。
Oh boy!
エレガー氏はその後、使命を果たし、始祖の巨人は息子エレンに託されました。しかしながら、過去にエレンは無垢の巨人を操り、窮地を逃れたことがあります。王家の血を引くものではないエレンにも、
Don't put that on him!
可能性があるのかもしれません。
Boy, I can't do
一
this.
瞬だけ、全てがつながった気がした。どうしてあの一瞬だけ。
Because of royal? Because she was of royal blood?
私はダイナ・フリッツと申します。王家の血を引くものです。
So what does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh!
びっくりした。どうしたの？
続けたまえ、我らの巨人よ。
Her titan. Oh, because I want to cry.
何でもありません。
Say it.
二人にも話していない。母さんとハンネスさんを殺したあの巨人が父親が前に結婚してた相手だったな。
Well, I mean...
何よりこんなことを話した。王家の血を引く者を巨人にして俺が接触すれば始祖の巨人の力を扱えるかもしれない。そうだ、かもしれないだ。だがその可能性があるといえば兵団はヒストリアをどうする。家庭を持て。壁の中に入ったら初代
my head's hurt. My head's
Oh my god, I feel like this
I
episode has
feel
been
fucking
lasting
dizzy.
for ages.
I don't know what's
honestly.
happening.
そんなことを言われても巨人になる直前の記憶はなくなるんだ。壁の中で人を愛せ。
They can access his memory that he forgot?
繰り返すだけだ。同じ歴史を。
The same mistake is you.
何度も。
If you can't stop
ミ
it.
カサやアルミ。みんなを救いたいなら使命を全うしろ。
What?
ミカサ、
What?
アルミ。
What?
誰のことだ。
What? What?
No, просто плачу.
What? What?
Что?
わからない。誰の記憶だろう。
なるほどでした。
Tek što su mi rekli, tek što sam mislila da znam nešto, oni ovo da mi urade. Šta to znači?
They believe freedom would come if they fought. What does that mean? Why don't you just let me watch the preview? This hurts me. I want to see the preview. We're gonna watch the episode anyway. So who cares
Well, exactly,
if who cares if I want to see 30 seconds?
I'm sorry, do you want to explain that to me just now?
They are all. This is. how does the coordinate works? How can he...
Do you know the fucking future? Like, what is
How
this?
can he see the future?
But remember, that's also Eren's dad always told him, this is how you protect Mikasa and Armin.
Yeah. But like, how...
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to that scene. I'm so confused.
But how do they know about Mikasa and Armin?
Well, see, the guy looks confused as well. Didn't he ask whose memory is this?
And he's called Eren Yeager, and we had Ymir. Why are they always...
That's why I asked, like, one of the few episodes ago, I asked, like, the Battlestar Galactica, all of this has happened before and all of it will happen again. Does it just, like, when they say history repeats itself, do they mean quite literally?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Love someone inside the walls. If you can do that, it'll only repeat. So you need to love the same history, the same mistakes over and over. To save Mikasa, Armin, and everyone else, you must see it through. Whose memories are those?
Because now that entire theory makes no sense. Now when we know what's the story, what is really story, you know, that entire theory.
Well, look, if they keep telling us the founding titan, it's kind of all connected, right? Like through the universe, it's basically connected. So like time is not linear, let's say, and somehow the founding titan, or like everyone's connected and like.
Every single
so like, he doesn't even know why he says Mikasa and Armin, but like he knows that this ends up inside Eren, and maybe Eren is the one to finally end it all. What does end it all mean?
But like he says that to save Mikasa and Eren, you have to do it, otherwise history will repeat and nothing will change.
Well, he said you have to find
someone to love inside.
And if you don't do that, history repeats itself. Like, did he say that because Grisha needs to have a family and then pass it on to Eren? Or is love somehow... What? It was going so well. I understood everything.
That's what I want to say.
I was like understanding things. I was like, oh fuck yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. So what was this? No, I simply don't understand. Unless it's just the Eldian race. It was a founding titan. Everyone's connected. So like the spirits of the 9 titans have the ability to see something along the future. But like why?
He doesn't see the future. He sees then possibility of the future. If you don't, because
it's like some type of feeling of what possibility there is. And maybe it's just like that like time is not linear. Because that guy has no idea what he's talking about. That just came to him. Like he's like, I have no idea who that is. But like he thought of Mikasa and Armin. Please also, just like the entire world revolving, the entire like hope of that race is relying on Eren's love for Mikasa and Armin and to try to save them.
Nothing makes sense to me.
They just really threw me with that one. But first when he said Mikasa and Armin, I thought that we were watching Eren's dream. And that like that's why he now hears these 2 names, because like it's a dream. So like, I don't know, he somehow adapting that. But like when Grisha turned around, he was like, who the fuck are they? Then I was like, oh, it's not a dream.
No, nothing makes sense, honestly. I'm literally shocked. Nothing has thrown me away in this show like this. Because every other thing had explanation. And the thing is, we did talk about that at some point, about how they're literally in Westworld and how they don't have memories and they've been trying to do the same thing over and over again and they've been failing. But then we literally got the entire explanation. What happened in these last 80 years? Why King ran away and to stay on that island?
But see, they also said the king told them. He told them before, like, shutting the gate, something along the lines of, if we start repeating our sins, I would rather destroy the entire Eldians than, I guess, repeat the sin. I don't know if that's exactly what he said,
I guess I understand that because as much as one part of the history does not make sense, doesn't, like, as much as we don't know the entirety of history, like of that Marlians think, we don't know the entirety of history of Eldians.
I just simply think there's blame on everyone. Like,
that's what I think as well. I do believe that those 9 titans maybe did help people, maybe did help build the cities, build the roads, build the bridges and all of that.
And maybe they were also
at the
killing
same
people.
time they did do the
ethnic cleansing, raping people to further their
so,
race. Like
maybe not all 9 of them, maybe even not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not all 9 of them, but like they all are from the same coordinate, like from the founding Titan. That's why the king decided to go on the island and was like, we did do
to
bad
stop
stuff.
The war.
Yeah, we did do there is a blame on us. We did do wrong stuff. So he wants to stop the war. Yeah.
And I mean, it's very true what the owl said. Grisha asked, like, who was Ymir? And like, for Marlins, she was the spawn of the devil, and for us, she was the goddess, basically. And so he said there is no one truth in this world. It's just how you fucking view it. It's just like what side you're on, and that's how you create your truth.
And that's exactly.
And so like you can't really say who's in the right here, who's in the wrong here. I mean, the wrong and the wrongs are the ones like right now Marlies who are keeping people inside the walls,
but
and like treating them in such a way they can't be right in my mind
at all.
But
at the same time, if these Titans did rape people and like did all of those bad stuff, they were just trying to stop them in the beginning. Like,
in the beginning,
those those Marlies in the beginning did what is right, try to stop them, you know. And then again, if the attack Titan or Eren in this case,
the attack Titan, oh my God,
went on and decided to fight against Marlies, would that be wrong? I can't say it would, because they're trapped on the island.
The thing is, no, I don't think it would be wrong, because I mean, you have been trapped. But see, again, I don't know the consequences of like them doing that, because I, like, in an ideal world, I would love for you to free your people and be able to somehow all, like, you may not all be live together, but like, I don't know, split the fucking country in the middle and all just like live
in their countries,
just like live in a semblance of peace. I mean, that's not gonna be easy to obtain in any like near future, but like the other option is committing genocide. Like one or the other has to commit genocide. Like that is not an option. So like the only option is for you to, I mean, I guess the king at that point did whatever, anything he thought was right for them to stop murdering. Yeah. So he's like, I'm gonna take away my group of people and put them on an island behind walls and do this so we can stop the murders.
And it said that if these people come, I'm gonna kill you all.
Yes, but that's the thing. Like what now? Eldians gonna go and attack Marlies and start killing the Marlies, start imprisoning the Marlies just because Marlies have done horrible things to them, and then again, like I'm saying, in 2,000 years, the Marlies then take over again and then start punishing our guys for what we have done.
That's
and
war.
That's just
war. And at some point, I think at the end of the show. At the end of the season 4, maybe the war is gonna end and they're gonna come to some peace. But what is Eren gonna do? I have no idea. But this ending, I still maybe just there to trust off.
Well, good job. Well, also there are so many things. First of all, what do you mean 13 years? What do you mean 13 years? Can we somehow fix that?
No. He said, if you don't give the power away...
And if you die with the power, it's just gonna be born in a child.
But do you die?
Yeah.
After 13 years?
Yeah, you die. Yeah. You just die, and if someone doesn't eat you before you die, it just... a child is gonna be born.
I was like,
with
maybe
your
just
power.
I was just like maybe just as power goes into the universe, into those, like, maybe you don't die. Because
I mean,
not said specifically like you die.
Well, he said we have 13 years to live.
He said that. Yeah. I thought maybe
he said like I'm nearing my end, basically. I don't have much time. But see, wouldn't the solution be, I'm trying literally to think of a solution for them all to be able to live. The problem that Marlies have with Eldians is that they can become Titans. Yeah. And like that is a big power to have. You can rule the world with that power. Yeah. So like, wouldn't the solution be to get rid of the smart Titans? Because then you have nothing.
You can't
because the way, but that's the thing. The way that what they said, the way that the Titans are created, the dumb Titans are created by the bone marrow. So is there a way to get rid of all smart Titans? I mean, like for now they say no, because then a baby is gonna be born with the power of the Titan. For now,
from what we know so far, is that either you give it away or it just goes to someone else.
They say if you die, without someone eating you like that. Then, but what if someone kills you but not eats you? Does it then still go to the baby?
I think.
But if you kill the baby, does it then go to another baby?
I think at least that's from what they said.
Then how do you,
in
then
the
there's no way to
universe,
stop it.
and apparently it is like that. Considering that they can even feel what's happening in the future, like
I get what you mean, but like now I'm thinking,
I don't think the show. Do you think the show is gonna end killing all the Titans?
No.
Me neither.
No, I'm just trying to find the, like, what if, see, because Eren has 2 Titans inside him, right? What if he just like goes and eats all the smart Titans and then have 9 Titans?
Does he has all Titans inside of him? Because now I'm not so sure.
You mean 2?
Yeah, does he has 2 Titans?
Like, you think that like the one then went to a baby?
Yeah. Because considering from what I have no idea, but considering from what they've told us in this episode, if you die and no one eats you, it still continues.
But see, like Eren,
and the founding Titan, the coordinate is the thing, whatever, and the founding Titan spread into 9 Titans.
I was like trying to think, like if Eren starts eating all the Titans, and then somehow dies with all of them, but then it would just be 9 in babies. Like what?
Exactly. So like technically,
there's no way to destroy smart Titans as far as I'm aware.
Well, yeah, and there's no way to destroy.
But that would be like the only way to find peace, I think. Maybe some semblance of a peace. Like if you know that these people have no chance of becoming Titans, basically, because you need bone marrow from a smart Titan. Yeah. So they would have no chance of becoming Titans, and then that might create some type of peace. But that's what
we always said in the beginning when they decided to kill the entire race, like the evil race.
Yeah.
Why are you killing the entire race? Like when you said in the first time you said they can. Maybe they are the only ones who can be Titans, and like we are killing them, but like you are making them Titans, and why don't you just kill all smart Titans?
But see, the Marleys, they are using smart Titans to rule.
Yeah.
The world, because I mean that's a huge power to have. So like you would have to eliminate the thing that makes you unequal to each other, which are the smart Titans. Is that what we're going towards? Like I don't see it now, but like maybe there's a way to like stop it, but like we just don't know it.
I don't even think we can figure out the way to stop it, considering this is
no, I don't think we can. I'm just like I'm just like wondering, because that's the only solution I can see.
Yeah, but that's interesting, watching a show for 4 seasons of Titans and then just killing the cycle. But it makes sense. It's the only, maybe I have no idea if that's the only way to stop people from killing each other. Yeah, this is literally reality, real life, and I mean, like just the war. This is literally the war
have been fought in all of our histories. Like this is nothing. This is nothing foreign to anyone. I mean, I think that's what they also kind of, why there have also been some parallels to basically World War II. Yeah. The what we saw from Grisha's world, it basically looked like World War II, and they were wearing the armbands, which is like basically the Star of David the Jewish people wore while they were being prosecuted by the Nazis. I think the show is connecting to that. Like, I mean, it's more realistic than I thought it was gonna be, like starting a show about Titans. Like that's not realistic to me, you know. But like this conflict that we're dealing with now is very. But
what?
Close.
Yeah, he sent them to take founding Titan. What did he say? Why? What are they gonna use founding Titan for?
To free their people, to start the war. I'm assuming they also said like we can't let them create royal bloods. That's why he had to let Dina die, so that the enemy doesn't get her, so she can't create. Because right now on the outside they have only one royal blood, right? Which is Zeke.
Yeah.
That's the only one, and if Zeke
and they don't even know that Zeke is royal blood. No.
Yeah, they don't know that.
But technically, should they know? Should Zeke know? Do you have the memories of
all
of them? Because you're connected somehow to all of them.
Know.
It's interesting that Historia felt Ymir and was connected. It saw all of that, considering Historia is not a Titan, but is a royal.
She's a royal.
Yeah, I know.
Is Ymir dead?
Well,
she better not be.
No, I do not believe. I actually do believe this is maybe the ending of Ymir. Like, I'm not sure if we are gonna see her again. I'm not sure. Like everything was different in my mind before we found out you have 13 years.
The love letter, now that she's fucking gone. I mean, honestly, their whole story was a love letter, so I really can't...
Their whole story was...
It was beautiful,
one of the
honestly.
most beautiful relationships in this show, honestly.
I loved it from start to finish. I loved it, like, even when Ymir became a Titan, like, Historia. Not at one fucking point.
Yeah, never blinked, literally.
Like, literally, that girl was still gonna protect her, and vice versa. And it was so beautiful. I'm very glad that they gave me this letter of closure with Ymir saying, I wish I married you, basically.
I am glad they got that in, because they didn't leave us just to... They got the confirmation. That's what I loved. I can just imagine how Mikasa feels, because the girl is dead inside. Literally dead inside.
I would not handle this well. Like, she has lost all her family.
The person he loves the most, the only family she has, is about to die in 9 years. I even think before that, honestly.
Armin also.
Armin, the only other part of her family, is gonna die at 13.
And she's gonna be left alone.
Maybe even before, if we kill all the Titans. Maybe even before, if we kill all smart Titans. They're dead.
Imagine. No, but I have said so many times.
Yeah, but like
the only people in my mind that survived the show, like, are John and Armin, basically, and Levi. I cannot believe that I fucking cursed Armin, and now he's gonna die.
But at the same time, because this show has been so realistic so far, like connected to real life, let's say, even on the different, like, there is no Titans in real life, but like you can see it through some actions in our life, whatever. What if you kill Titans, then you have peace? I don't think that's the point. That's gonna be the point of this show, you know?
No, of course not. I don't even think the point is gonna be just like peace, but like some semblance of freedom for some people. And then, I mean, conflicts exist and they're never gonna go away. They can take their people out from outside the walls.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely do believe that the show is gonna end with them not leaving the walls. Like, none of the people. The walls not existing.
What if they actually honestly go to the dark side at the ending and just be like, it's repeating again?
Yeah, maybe. What is repeating?
Well, I mean, the conflicts. Again, we're just continuously killing each other, and it just depends, like, what group is killing. Like, what if now we start in the Marleys are the ones that are being prosecuted by the Eldians,
maybe,
and that's how the show ends.
But then Titans are continue existing. How did the Titans become? How did the founding Titans
they just told me. Well, one people think it's a deal with the devil, the other people think it's the fucking god.
Maybe the Titans have started existing because of the wars, like God sent to bring the peace, you know?
What a great job to God.
Exactly, and then it all happened again. It's just the humanity, how it works.
I have
like,
no
war never stops. Even if you have peace, it's gonna start again. And the history is gonna continue repeating.
Maybe that's gonna be like the whole point. Which is not unrealistic.
Which is realistic. That's why I can't imagine Titan just dying. Like the entire, like, we watched 4 seasons of Titans and now they just dead and we finally have peace. No, that's not the truth.
Idea.
The thing is, I can't even think about the stuff Save Mikasa and Armin.
You can't
because
I know, literally
I can't understand it. I literally can't understand it. Like, I physically can't understand that part. But see, I guess I'm gonna go with it.
I was like thinking, just because, you know, the Titans keep being reborn into babies or like someone inherits them. And
founding Titan can feel all of
So what if Armin, Mikasa and Eren existed like in the Titan? That doesn't make sense. I don't think so. Because they're human now.
Yeah, they are technically not human. They are also maybe connected because they have the Titan thing inside of them, actually. They're born from Titan.
Well, yeah.
So like they have that something. And founding Titan can feel it. And maybe if this one, Grisha, goes and makes a family and has Eren, and then Eren inherits founding Titan.
But why did he say specifically you need to love someone? Just like, if he needs to have a child, you still need to love someone to have a child. So like, is love a factor in all this? Like, is it, if someone is born out of love, like Eren,
I don't
like
know.
does that change?
I don't know where
because he said love. Honestly, what is all of this? Like the entire history of it. Like what is that?
Maybe means you can't be led just by the anger.
Well, honestly, they don't work for Eren.
Because when you think,
technically it did. He loves Mikasa and Armin.
And when you think about it, at the end, Grisha didn't feel only anger. He felt love, and he wanted to protect his people. And then Rainer and
maybe
Bernard,
he said that because you need to be fueled by love rather than anger.
Yeah, maybe. And then Rainer and Bernard came and to get Founding Titan, and he didn't have time anymore because he actually didn't do anything. He just was living a life there, and
he didn't take. I mean, maybe. Well, look, he might have just been waiting. He can't feed it to Eren until Eren is a certain age, and he did tell to Eren before the walls broke. He told him, "I want to show you the basement," which just means he wants to show him the truth before he gives him the coordinates. I mean, so he did have a plan.
Yeah, he never left his plan. Just living there, he didn't live with anger.
Oh, also, I just again,
and also he wrote in the books. I hope these books find some real patriot finds these books.
Also, I just simply don't know how all of this, the entire history, ties up with the Ackermans, because the Ackermans, remember, they had a problem with the royal family. They're the only ones whose memories cannot be erased. I mean, apparently warriors has no meaning at all in this case. But they just use the word warrior.
Yeah, and we only have that.
But see, the Ackermans and the Oriental clan were the ones that could not, but their
Ackermans, both
their memories could not be wiped.
Yeah, so they knew the whole thing, that they've been trapped around. They've been trapped.
That seems impossible to me. Like, that's not a small amount of people. I mean, that's why they would have been basically killed, I guess. They have been prosecuted, but like.
But first they haven't been prosecuted because first they were on King's side.
Yes, they were basically his security. Let's say.
Yeah, and maybe
because they were maybe strong.
They also didn't want to live inside the walls and were like, why are we here?
Yeah, they wanted to start the war. They wanted
to start the war and prepare the war to come back and go to fight Marlies or whatever. And King couldn't influence it, couldn't delete their memories. And then they ran away. And now there is Mikasa and Levi.
I mean, and I think really they left the elite team behind.
How can they not delete their memories? Are they the Eldians? Yeah, what if those two clans are not Eldians? Even Eldians? But why wouldn't they be? But like, how
isn't like Mikasa's mother was Oriental clan, and she was like the only one basically left of her. Apparently Mikasa is a different, like, let's say race.
Yeah.
The way they presented, it's like basically she's, I think maybe they even used the word exotic on her, but I can't remember quite clearly. But like apparently she was different than everyone else inside the walls, which is why they wanted to sell her into.
But that's Oriental. But like we have.
But like, are they Eldians then?
But actually, it makes sense in my mind that they are not Eldians if you can't delete their memories. If you can't delete, because they all are from Founding Titans. All of those people, all Eldians came from Founding Titan, technically.
If the Founding Titan, like if all of the people Eldians are coming from that, and then it makes sense that you could delete their memories because they're like from the same one person,
from
basically.
The coordinates.
Like, yes,
they are all somehow.
They're all connected to the coordinates, like the stars that we see in the sky or whatever. It's all connected.
Now I don't think Ackermans and Oriental clan are Eldians. Maybe, but like why they come to paradise?
That's what I don't know.
So like maybe they are.
What if they're like maybe Marlies who are just like. Who didn't want to, who were on the side of the LD. I don't fucking know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because why would they not be able to release their memories? Like, what are they?
Yeah,
are they
I
just
think
like
so that. Because technically, then they're
what if they're just like
regular human beings.
Is the whole world comprised of like Marlies and Eldians? Is that it?
No.
Well, they could be a fucking third thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
they already lived on the island.
Maybe they're just, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Why are you making walls around me?
Honestly, that's not unrealistic. They could have been living there.
I mean, why would the island is literally next to the...
Yeah, they could have been living there.
And they are not Marlies, they are Ackermans and Oriental clan. And King couldn't delete their memories, so who didn't want to serve him and accepted him, that one died.
I mean, I can go with it.
Yeah, me too.
Look, we have been talking for an hour.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
We are literally pushing it so far to not watch the next episode, but like we need to watch it before It's so late right now.
Oh my god, yeah, it is so late. We have to play the next episode.
Okay, look.
Okay, guys.
An hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.